Good morning, students. Welcome to Physics Lab. Today we are going to discuss about the simple pendulum, that is the third experiment. So, by using a simple pendulum, this is the simple pendulum. Okay, it has the mass. It is termed as an what? The bob. It is called as a bob of a pendulum, and it is tied to an inextensible thread like this. Now, I want to find out the acceleration due to gravity. If I want to develop the relationship between L and also the t square. L is nothing but what here? The length of the pendulum, and the t is what? The time. And with the help of this, we can able to find the effective length of a what? The second pendulum. Okay. Now, the first we need to, what are the operators required for this? This is the stand, the pendulum is here, inextensible thread, and also the stopwatch. So, we can call it a stopwatch, and we need one scale. Okay. Then beside this, we need the vernier caliper, okay, to find the diameter of this particular bob. Now, I want to find out the diameter of the bob in the beginning. Okay. So, to take the vernier caliper, you know how to find out the least count of this and the zero error of this. Then take this bob and then keep it here. Okay. Find 3 times. Okay. First time here, and second time like this, and then third time in the same manner here. Okay. So, therefore, I got the values, just I will show you the values of this. So, I got the value of this as what? So, here is the least count, 1 MSD is equal to 1 millimeter. So, therefore, vernier constant is equal to 1 MSD minus of 1 VSD, 1 minus of 0.9 is 0.1 millimeter, or I can able to say the least count is 0.01 centimeter. Okay. Then there is no zero error for this. Okay. Then I had identified the main scale reading is 1.8 and the vernier scale reading is 3. Second time 1.8 and once again 3 I got. So, third time 1.8, 2 I got, and then find the diameter of this. So, add all these values. First you calculate and add all this value and divide by 3, you will get a what? Mean diameter, that is d you will get. After finding the d, how to find out the radius of this? Radius is equal to d by 2, the diameter divided by 2, you will get as what is 0.9 centimeter almost. Okay. After getting this 0.9 centimeter, so I want to find out what the least count of the stopwatch. Please see the stopwatch. Here is the stopwatch is here. Okay. So, this is the stopwatch. So, here is the key, you have to give the key for this. Then so this is on, whenever you on, so it is just move. If you want to stop here means just you operate, so this one itself, okay, it will off there itself. Then I want to re-get up to the 0, so then you have to operate this, so like this. Okay. So, this is the, what is the least count of this? Here is the 0 or 60, 0 to 5, 10, 15. So, each one is gets a what here? Division. There are 10 divisions are there here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like this. There are divisions are there. Okay, it means that 1 second, 1 divided by the 10, it means that, so there is an 1 second here. Okay, 1 second, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Okay, like this. It means the 0.5. So, 1 it will move the 1 point, it will move this, it is equal to what is 0.5 seconds. Okay, that is the least count of this. Okay, just you write this least count here. Okay, 0.5. Zero error, there is a no zero error here. So, nil. Zero correction is also nil. Okay. Then I want to adjust this particular pendulum for what here? The 60 centimeter. 60 centimeter from where to where? So, just take this scale and measure from here. Okay, measure from here to, so at the center of the bob, how to find out? We can't able to find out. So therefore, you just measure up to here, it is equal to 50. So that is equal to what here, the 59.1. I will measure the 59.1. Then remaining 0.9 is you already know that, okay, that is radius of that. So by adding this, you will get a what, a 60 centimeter. Okay, adjust like this. So and then write in the what, the tabular column. So just I will show you the tabular column. Okay, so the length I took as what here, 59.1 plus I did. Okay, here is a, in your this one is minus is there. Put a plus here, or 59.1, 0.9, you will get a what here, 60 centimeter. This is 60 centimeter. I want to do it for 60, 70, and also here is an 80, 90, 100, 110, like this I have to do. Now 60 centimeter, the length of this pendulum is nearly the 60 centimeter is there. Okay. Now what you have to do is just just I am focusing like this. Okay. Now, so what you have to do is just oscillate this pendulum first. Okay. This is the one oscillation. So amplitude you have to take very short amplitude you have to take. Choose this amplitude. Okay. Small amplitude you have to take it to consideration. These are just like this. Okay. Small amplitude you have to take. So this much of amplitude is more than enough. Okay. Now it is moving. Now I will start the clock from here. From here you start the clock. Okay. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So off the clock. Okay. So how much you get? So almost is equal to 32. So therefore, write here 32. Okay. The first reading what I got is what here, 32 or 31. So I done for the 2 times. One I got the 32. First, another time I got a 31. First reading you just write here, and second reading you just write here. Okay, 31 and 32. In the same manner, increase this length to what here? 70 centimeter. So increase that length into what? The 17 centimeter. 70 centimeter. So therefore, so count this, then make it as what? The 70 centimeter. Okay. So increase this length. So up to here, the 70 centimeter is there. Measure by using the scale. Okay. 69 is there. So increase it. Almost is equal to what here? 70 centimeter. Now, I will just focus. Okay. Here we have the 70 centimeter on this. Okay. Now I adjust this for the 70 centimeter. Once again, okay. Now you take the reading for this. Okay. So the reading for this 70, you will get the what? 33. Is that 33 seconds? Okay, 33 seconds. Next, you increase the length for what? 80, 90, 100, 110, right? So then, what is the reading we will get? 35, 36. If you are done second time, you will get 36. If you done a first time, is 38, 38 is 40 to 40, 41, 40. Maybe you will get the same thing. Okay, if you do the 2 times. Then what you do is, what is the mean of this 32 and 31? It is almost equal to 31.5. Just write it. 33 plus 33 and divide by 2, then you will get a what here? 33. In the same manner you do for all the things. Take the mean value of all the things. Okay. Then after this, T, I want to find out the time period. Okay, t divided by 20, this mean value divided by 20 seconds. So you will get some value here. Okay, then make it a square. So you will get the square of that. Then L by t square. L is here, 60 divided by the t square. You will get some value, some point values you will get here. Okay, please calculate the point values. Then the mean value of acceleration, so that is L by t square. Just calculate here. Okay, m square, then g is equal to, that is an acceleration due to gravity, you know the formula, the 4 pi square L by t square. Put this formula, L by t square, always you will get a constant value almost equal to 25. Then you will get what? Acceleration due to gravity, that is g you will get. Okay. Then acceleration due to gravity by the graph. Plot the graph between what and what. So you have a graph here. You please observe. Here we have the graph. Okay. So the graph is just a plot between L. L is taken on the what? X axis, and the time axis is taken as what here? On y axis, that is t square. Okay. Then you draw the graph for these things. Okay. Here we have L 60, 70 centimeter, 80, 90, 100, 110. In the same manner here also. Okay, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. Okay. Then t square at this side. Okay, you may get 3.2, 3.6, 4, 4.4, 4.8, 5.2, like this values you will get. Okay, plot the graph. According to that particular graph, you please observe, according to that graph, okay, the value of L, AB centimeter, the value of t square, that is BC is equal to dash centimeter. Then AB divided by BC, so you will get a acceleration due to gravity. So what is the result here? The result by calculation, this is the calculation method, we will get a G is this much. By graphical method, you will get this much. Then mean of these two things, you will get the mean of this. Then the length of the second pendulum, just you can see the length of the second pendulum, you can able to measure with what? So this is second pendulum. Length of the second pendulum is always equal to what here? 100. Okay. So this is how we can develop a relationship between L and also what is that? T square, and draw the result of this. Okay. So that is the end of this experiment. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you very much.